Where did you go to high school?
I went to high school in Atascadero, and then I got expelled late in my sophomore year.
You got expelled your sophomore year?
Mm-hmm. Like late in my sophomore year, because like at the Atascadero High School they have like a policy for like two like possession. That's like you can get caught up twice for possession, and then like they'll just expel you.
Possession of weed?
Yeah, I had the first time I had like. Oh yeah, no. The first time I was just fucking high as hell. I had witnessed a fight, right? And when we had lunch, and we have off-campus lunches, so like I had witnessed a fight, and it was this older dude. He had punched one of my homies, and because he was over 18 and my homie was under 18, it became a big thing. And for some reason, I don't know who told the cops I was there. But somebody dropped my name. They were like, so-and-so was there. So they came to the school and they pulled me out of class, and I was fucking lit. I was lit off my ass, bro. Like, I was so high. And like, as soon as I got up there, Darvell, shouts out to the homie, that fool, he like looked at me and he was just like, damn, if I would have known you were like high like this, I wouldn't even brought you down here.
The cop said that to you?
No.
Oh, the person.
Darvella. He's like a family friend, and he was one of the
fighters.
No. He was one of
witnesses.
No. he was like a I don't know the exact term, but like a manager of discipline at the school. Yeah.
So your homies with them?
Yeah, family friend.
Oh, okay.
This lady that I call my aunt is her brother, or her sister, his sister.
And so they started they started interviewing you.
Yeah, he brought me in there, and he was like, but we're already up here now. And I was like, yeah. So we went in there, and as soon as I walk in, there's Donaghy. She's another discipline manager, and she just was like a terror. There were certain people that she did like, and she took care of them in the school, but she was a terror to anybody that was like me or part of my squad or anything like that. So I was already worried about that. And there was a cop. I was like, oh, this isn't good, you know? And they were like, dang, like, you're high, you know? I can definitely tell, like, when did you smoke? Like, do you have anything on you? And I think I had, like, a pipe or something, like some weed.
So they pulled you out of class to use you as, like, a witness for a crime?
Yeah.
And then they said, not today.
Yeah,
like,
they were all, you're hella high, like, I can see it in your eyes. And I was like, I wasn't ready for that situation, you know, I wasn't prepared at all, so. But Darvell, being as cool as he is, you know, he just told him, he's all, we'll keep this within the school, you know, like, we'll suspend him, and he'll, you know, have a violation on his stuff or whatever, like, just with the school though. There's no need to give him a ticket and do all that extra stuff.
That's stupid, dude.
It was cool though, he looked out for me. So then he asked me about what happened with the fight, and I told him, you know, exactly what happened.
Dude, you should have been like, drop the charges on me and I'll tell you what happened with the fight.
I didn't get charges, that's what it was.
Or like, did you care that was going on your record, like with the school?
No.
So you didn't give a fuck?
No, I was just gonna be able to sit home and play video games for 3 days, you know?
Okay, for sure.
I was like, whatever, you know, I definitely wasn't in a proper school mind state at the time anyway, so I was just like...
You weren't even doing homework, studying?
I definitely, like, I did my work when I was at school, but homework is just not something that I did. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm at school doing the work, and like, I would score well on the tests and everything. I'm like, the second time was ridiculous. Like, I don't know, we all have 4 periods in the day. The 3rd period is after the lunch period, and everybody that was in my art class comes in there lit to the motherfucker. You know, we're all high, because it's a squad of stoners, and there's like a few people who aren't, but like almost every single person in that class was a stoner. The teacher has spoken out loud about how she knows we're all like high almost every time we come in there, you know what I'm saying, prior to this. So look, everybody was cool. Everything was cool. So I thought. So she, like, I don't know, she's just fucking mad that day or some shit, and like, I don't know, I like turned my paper over for some reason, and I was like talking to someone, and next thing I know, like Darvell is in the door again, like, hey, DeAndre, you're here. I was like, me? Like, what now? Like, what is this? You know? And I'm like, I go out, you know, and he takes me down to the office, and of course I'm high. They fucking search my bag, and the craziest part about this one is that I was like telling my homies, I was like, I'm good, bro. Like, I literally, because they were all sketched out about holding their pieces, their pipes and stuff. I was like, dog, nah, like, I come to school with mine every single day. Like, I got a bag with multiple of them shits in here. Like, I'm fucking, I got you, dog, you know? So I took their pipes, and put them in my bag. So they searched me, right? And I have this one bag that has other bags and sorts of stuff in there. And they're like, huh, what is this? And I'm just like, oh, it's about to go down. They opened that bitch up, bro. There was like 5 pipes in there because I had 2 or 3 of my own, and then there was 2 that I had taken from my homies. There was a little pill, not a pill bottle, but like a little, you know, like weed container it was full of seeds. Chock full of seeds, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, what the fuck? And then there was like 4 or 5 other like pill bottles, containers or whatever, you know, with like residue. Like they didn't have anything in them but residue and stuff. You know, I had all that stuff on me, and they were just like, Jesus Christ, man, like this is a lot of stuff. Like,
they were worried about you.
Yeah, they were like, this is crazy. I was like, you know, it's just like all my smoke stuff, you know. It's like everything weed related, I just put it in that bag.
Were you nervous? Was your heart beating a million miles an hour?
Yeah, definitely, because I didn't know what was gonna happen, and then I ended up getting expelled. Because it was my second possession thing, and I didn't know they had that. I didn't know that was a thing. Dude, and neither did my teacher. My teacher apologized to me like crying and stuff because she didn't know I was gonna get expelled when she called them down there to get me.
Wait, your art teacher that allegedly was very chill with you guys coming high to class was the one who snitched you out?
Yeah, she called the office and told them that I was like, I don't know, she like told them that I was like high and I was like being unruly, but I just like had turned my piece of paper over. And I wasn't like paying full attention, but I wasn't like being obnoxious and like fucking like she didn't at any point say, hey, get back to work. She just eventually called those fools, and all of a sudden like that fool's in the doorway talking about, all right, DeAndre, come with me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she's fucking like the next time she saw me, because it was a long ass time after that, she was like, I'm so sorry, like I didn't know you were gonna get expelled, this and that, and like was crying and shit. And I was like, I don't fucking care, dude. Like that shit already happened. You got me expelled from high school. Like, yeah, you did that. Good for you, you know.
Did you care you got expelled?
Not at the time, no. I wasn't really tripping on it. I was like, okay, well that definitely sucks. Like I never thought I would get expelled from high school, you know, growing up. I never thought that would be a thing, even slightly. So it's like,
did those two
like shook a little bit, but like, you know, not a lot.
Like, did you get in trouble when like you got expelled?
I mean,
like at home?
My mom and my grandparents were